All right, this is Michael Yan, and I'm going to talk very briefly here about how to set up the Express RIP so that we can see it and mount it or print to it from a Macintosh. So we're going to set up the RIP to do that, and my buddy Simon is going to help me out here. So Simon, take you over.
Okay, socket inputs are very simple. All we need to do is go into our input manager, which is here. Click new, give it a name, so we'll call this one socket 1. Select our type, which is socket input, and go to configure. Now, don't get too hung up on all the parameters here. All we need to worry about is deactivating bidirectional communication and putting in a port number. Now, this port number generally starts from 8,000. It can be any number you like. This all depends on how busy your network is with different port configurations. 8,000 is a good place to start. You'll need two numbers, 8,000 and the following one in sequence. One's for communication in, and one's for the return back. So once we've set that, we OK. We select the page setup we want that to apply to, in this case, default, and OK. The RIP is now set up for our socket input. There's two ways you can set that up on a computer. You can either set it up on the server and share that with, or you can set it up on local machines with the relevant PPD. So I'm going to show you the first way. I'm just going to go to control panel, or devices and printers rather, and I'm going to add a printer. And the first window that comes up here is going to ask me about where is my printer located. There it is, a local printer or network printer. Now, no matter whether you're on the RIP server or on your local machine on Windows, always have it as a printer, but create a port. And that port you create is a TCO port. So here, next. Now, this is where slightly depending on where you are. If you're on the RIP server like we are, we're going to type the universal IP address for a computer to talk itself, which is 127 spot 0 spot 0 spot 1. Once we've done that, we go next before remembering to check the query printer. And this is going to go around, make sure it gets communication. So I'm going to come up with a window that gives you the option to figure that port. That's what we'll do.
Always fun to watch the circle of death.
Many a time spent looking at windows waiting for the circle of death.
You just wonder what hamsters are doing, you know? What are the hamsters doing?
Someone fed the little boy in the box.
I'll edit this out. It's funny, when your voice is coming over, it's kind of coming like in fits and starts. Okay, so here.
Right, so at the moment it says generic network. We're going to connect to custom. I'm going to the second one. The port name's fine. The protocol for communication's fine. The only thing that's wrong is the number. And all we need to do is the first number we put in, 8,000. We OK that. We go next. And now it asks for our PPD. And we can browse to one that you have available, or if we have some generics. I don't know if my active PPD is using.
Well, I have an Oki here.
So if I have disk.
Yeah, I just
browse.
put it in and browse it. Great.
You'll have to look for it, Michael, because I don't know your system that well.
It's all right. We can bypass this, can't we?
Yeah. Essentially, the standard assigning the DPD for the printer.
Right.
And once you've done that, if we just select AP and that one, doesn't really matter. It adds that.
So if it was like an Agfa, Avantra, or a Lino, you just pick it.
Yeah, and then fill out information as you would normally.
All right.
Then when you go to print, as long as the inputs of the rip are started, that'll go straight to the rip for that page.
All right. Looks straightforward enough to me.
And obviously, the more printers you add, you remember the last number you're at, 8001, so the next one starts 8002.
Yep. Got it. All right. Thanks. We'll do the Mac one next.
The Mac one's slightly different.
Yeah. Hang on a second while I stop this movie. I forget what I have.